Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we have a very special item because we have an N64 dev cart that was published by Nintendo, developed by Hudson Soft. It is Mario Party 3. Or more specifically, Nintendo Planning Department Event ROM 21 Mario Party 3. Now, I can't exactly recall because there's been so many carts that I've dumped, but this might be one of the first N64 carts that I've dealt with that actually has first-party Nintendo characters in it. There's been other systems that I've dealt with that have had first-party Nintendo characters, but I don't think any N64 stuff? Not quite sure. Also, excuse the dogs barking in the background. I got some neighbors with their dogs out and they're woofing around having a party, apparently. But hey, before we continue, make sure to leave a comment. It is very appreciated. It feeds into the algorithm, and regardless of what you say hi, say N64, say your favorite N64 game, say your favorite game in general. Anything you say feeds into the algorithm and does really help the video, so it is very much appreciated whenever you leave a comment. Big thank you to Josh W. for sending this over for me to dump. He recently got it on eBay. A bunch of people were messaging me being like, hey, there's this Mario Party 3 dev card on eBay. I hope someone gets it. I hope someone sends it to you. And he snagged it up. He had previously sent us a bunch of dev cards that we dumped. He released them. He's gonna do the same thing with this one. Big thank you. He is on a roll with these cartridges. And of course, obligatory inner guts board shots for everyone. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is an event ROM, which means that this dev cart was probably, well, brought to an event to show off the game. So that means it is very likely late in development. There are differences though. This is an earlier version. When you pop this into a hex editor, you can see there are just a plethora of differences. That doesn't mean necessarily that there will be a plethora of differences when you boot the game up though. In fact, when you boot the game up, it looks very much the same. One thing I did notice, and you kind of see in this side-by-side, is that the loading times are actually a bit longer in the development build of the game. They're just like a hair faster in the retail version. An individual named Zest is taking a look at the ROM for me. They did notice a couple of things that are different. For example, here is the exception handler or the crash handler, i.e. this pops up as sort of a testing, debugging, troubleshooting feature when there's a glitch or crash in the game, and this is not final. Again, this is not something that you would generally see when playing the game. This is very much a background feature. They are still looking for differences, but if I were to guess, I'm going to say that there probably won't be too many. Maybe a few more, maybe some asset differences. I'm not exactly sure. They really got to comb through the code, but I did want to give you guys an update. Josh will be releasing this. I will be putting a link in the description below when it is ready. And yeah, you know, sometimes you get these dev cards and they are way different and you don't even know where to start because there's like so much stuff to talk about. Other times, you know, they're pretty close to final. And there's kind of a few minor things that you can kind of discuss. But overall, you know, they're so close to final that it's like, yeah, this is worth preserving, but the differences aren't gonna blow your mind. There wasn't some sort of secret feature or something like that that we missed out on in the, in the beta that wasn't, brought over to the final version. So it's kind of a crapshoot depending on, what you happen to find, essentially. But yeah, thank you again, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Josh, for sending this one over. Thank you to our channel members. Really appreciate it, everybody. And hope to see you all back for the next video. Take care. Baby, come